Like, I used to really struggle with it was like my algorithm was about all the horrible things in the world. And then I felt some sort of like I was beholden to like give eyes to like kids starving in Gaza or Ukrainians at war or sadness abounding. And I would be like, oh, I need to watch this, and it did feel like doom, like everything was falling in on me, and it's been really hard to actually, it hasn't been really hard. I had to make the choice, which was hard, but executing it hasn't been hard to like, click on the things that are making me sad and be like, show me less, put a time limit on my Instagram that warns me when I've been on it for more than 15 minutes, like to actually do the things I need to do to save my soul, because it is so easy. It's like after I tuck the kids in, I'm exhausted. And I think, we talked about in the last episode about like self-care. I think that's why it's so important to have a plan of like what are you doing in those moments when you want to just go veg out on Instagram or TikTok or whatever? Like how can you fill those with actual purposeful, meaningful things that are actually good for your mental health?
Yeah. Yeah, agree. I'd never even heard the term doom scrolling until right now, but the way you described it, Katie, it's
Yeah.
absolutely like that. It is
Yeah, it's
doom.
just like I mean, how many of us have I have done it. You're watching like how long is a reel, Jen? Like 5, 10, 15 seconds? You're watching
Yeah.
15 seconds, all of a sudden an hour's gone by. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
"Holy cow, I took the kids in at 8:30, it's 9:30. I did nothing good for the last hour.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just scrolled."
And it's I have this, like, even more pressure because I don't want my kids seeing me doing that. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, I don't.
Me too, I try to not do it around the kids.
Yeah, yeah, so but then I'm like, "Well, if I'm trying not to do it around them, why am I even doing it at
Why am I
all?"
doing it? Yeah. Like, go
The
ahead, mom, I hear your voice.
the trouble for me is, like on our last episode, we were talking about our nervous system regulation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I I often want to just veg out and check out, and then
Mhm.
I start scrolling. And then all of a sudden, I'm engaged with everybody's emotions or
Mhm.
everybody's life. And, my emotions just connect.
Mhm.
And I'm such an
I think it's
empath.
interesting though, mom, because, studies show that social media scrolling increases deregulation.
Exactly.
So
That's
you're
what I was
like,
saying.
I'm dysregulated, I need to veg out. And then because I'm the same way, and then we turn to the thing that's just gonna make us more
Mm,
deregulated.
yeah,
Isn't that tricky? But it feels good in the moment, just like any addictive substance feels good in the moment, and then afterwards you feel terrible.
I know. And that's where I was going with that, is that it usually ends up that I'm anxious
Yeah.
because all this stuff is happening around
Yes.
you and I want to help. I want to be
Mhm.
involved. I want to be, I want to be part of the solution. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah,
That's
I'm totally I'm even more dysregulated.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say too, is that, like, of course we're overwhelmed.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, it's really tricky too because I feel like we've all talked about the ways in which it would be really tricky to completely get rid of our phone. We use it for work, photos, recipes, maps, all the ways, and it's like, so I think it really does come back to like managing it, like almost like a necessary, I don't want to say evil because I don't think it's itself is evil, but I think maybe our way of using it can become a foothold for evil.
Your support means so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can keep growing this community together.